We've all been there. One of those life seasons that is beating us down. You wake up in the morning feeling lost, unmotivated. Things are getting stressful and overwhelming as these tasks are piling up. I'm here today to tell you that you're probably giving yourself way too much pressure. And I'm going to show you exactly how to alleviate this pressure by mapping out your rough vision for the next month and narrowing your focus to just this week. Hi, I'm Shane. On this channel, I share strategies and tools that bring us closer to the best versions of ourselves. The problem when we're in a very overwhelmed state is that our instinct is to inject almost artificial certainty. We try to make as many plans and stack our entire schedule because that gives us a semblance of control, or we're completely blah and we're just lying in bed in a fetal position. In between these two is a middle ground that gives both structure in the form of this week, this month, and this quarter, while having flexibility and room for adaptation and change as we radiate out. And this is the final version that I'm gonna be walking you guys through one at a time. We're gonna start with the immediate steps, the stuff that we can see clearly within our purview. This is more of an action task list than anything else. Everything else is like a plan or a vision, but these are executional steps that I've gotta take. And this is how we're gonna build certainty as we go along. So the first one is focus on pillars. I know that no matter what happens or whatever extra or sexy thing that I wanna pursue, if they are not built on my foundations of sleep, exercise, and diet, they're not sustainable and they're not realistic. Next is publish YouTube. So we have YouTube, publish 3 maps video. And then for My Map Nation, which is my community for impact-driven professionals, connected thinkers, I want to lead a life sprint. Also for myself, I think it would be really cool to get the entire community together for accountability and sprint towards new goals. The reason why I like putting verbs in front is because it makes it actionable. It's not just a noun that's inert or pie in the sky. It's like publish, remove, schedule, focus. The words we use in our map and our self-talk is critical for a mindset. Schedule a deep dive discussion or community discussions where we together as a group and discuss a particular topic that was covered in the last video. I'm also building a new project, ShaneGPT, which is an on-demand AI assistant that emulates my way of thinking and draws from my content in order to provide 24-hour support for the My Map Nation community, which means that I've got to prep the foundational knowledge base. If you don't know what I'm talking about, take a look at my video around how to build an AI ADHD coach. These are all breakdown. Things are stressful because we're not able to deconstruct or unbundle them into its separate parts. What does that actually mean to re-engage with the community? Well, it's scheduling events, shifting events. For ShaneGPT, a massive project. I'm breaking it down into prepping content library, prepping the audience profile. These are all the preliminary tasks. I'm breaking it down into actionable milestones that I can actually see the immediate outcome. So I'm not feeling I'm either guilty or I'm behind on something. Again, this is the 5 foot or 1 meter view around you that you can take immediate action on. And then other. Sometimes we gotta capture the miscellaneous other things that they might be top of mind, but they don't belong to any category. So don't worry about the categorization. That's the beauty of epiphany mapping, is that you just put it down, and if you have come up with a category or you have enough tasks for this particular thing later, you can always add it to it. This is a pretty complete list for the immediate next steps. And this is where I like to take my red pen and start annotating a little bit, because this is still just a big list. What's the sequence of things and the priority of things that I need to tackle? Because even though I laid them out and externalized it out of my head, it still really helps to create additional order so I can look at this like a task list and execute and feel like I'm generating my own momentum. The first one is, what does focus on my pillars mean? It means waking up at 5 a.m. every day and then plus a workout in the form of a run or yoga. Because these two things I know will support me throughout. And also, there's a reason why I just focus on one thing, which is waking up at 5 a.m. and getting my body moving. I don't have to worry or design complicated night rituals, morning rituals. You're moving through the darkness. This is not the time to be super fancy with your routines. Just focus on one thing. If you can't get past this 1 week, you're pretty screwed. Just focus on the most important thing. In fact, this is so important, I'm gonna put an exclamation mark. Within My Map Nation, we have 3 things. What's the order in which I wanna do them? I don't think I have to do the sprint yet, but I do need to move the next Q&A meetup in order to make room for the new deep dive event. So this needs to happen first, this second, and then this third. Right here, we've got a sequence going on. And then in fact, I can even go further with prioritization where I can put this as first, number 1. And then I can do focus on YouTube. Number 2, number 3 is all YouTube. And then we've got this for my nation, and we got 5, 6, and then other is a catch-all of sorts because you've learned to just slot these in. I think this is enough structure. The art of epiphany mapping is knowing when you have enough structure. Things in life is gonna change. You think you're gonna go in this sequence, but you may not because some things may just hop up and demands your attention. This is more than enough structure for the immediate next steps for this week. Hello there. If you are enjoying this video so far, please consider giving a like or even better, a subscribe. And if you want to dive deeper into this topic, I have an extended learning edition in Mind Map Nation that covers nuance, insights, and many more examples. Check out the link below for more details. All right, let's get back into it. Next, we're gonna move on to near-term plans. These are not exactly executionable or actionable right away, but they're already within the next month. Right after we get through this week, we're gonna start focusing on turning those into actual plans. This is just coming in order of what I know is coming up. For epiphany mapping, don't worry about the sequence of things right away. As you can see, these are in no particular sequence. Just do a brain dump first and then engage the analytical mind. We got to externalize, and then we connect the dots, derive the insights, and then make it actionable. That is the entire alignment system in a nutshell. It's not just the mapping. It's how do we turn our insights into action? That's what's most important. Or action and results. I know for a fact I've got a meditation retreat, a Vipassana retreat that's coming up. I've got my Map Nation. This is actually running the sprint next month. And then I'm also gonna run the events or host events. We got content, YouTube. If I get through the 3 maps video, that means I'm gonna publish ADHD Coach and How I Read. Finally, if I get through my videos, that means I can actually start writing my Epiphany newsletters, which includes a pretty big life updates, sharing what's been happening in the last 7 months that I haven't published like a single thing. And as you can see, newsletters is not part of the immediate next steps. Because if I get through this, geez, I'm gonna be on cloud 9, gonna feel like I got the wind behind my back for the next month. Then we got Shane GPT. I'm sharing my insights in upcoming AI course within the Mind Map Nation. We just finished our first AI deep dive, and it blew people's minds like away of how powerful this tool is. Within 1 hour, we covered pretty much like 80% of what I learned from using AI for the last 2 years, including building a $60,000 AI project. It was hyper valuable. Now thinking about encapsulating that into an actual course. Similarly to how we use the red pen for annotations in the immediate next steps, we're gonna see what the connections are within the near-term plans for next month. As you can see, there's no sequential numbers or the order in which I'm gonna do things within the next month, unlike the task list here. From a pattern standpoint, you can see how there's far more connections in this space versus how this one is just, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is hyper structured. As you radiate out from this week, this month to this quarter or this 3 months, the more ambiguous things are gonna be. The more important to understand the connections between different elements than it is to actually hash out the elements themselves concretely. Mainly because things are going to change. The future is literally being shaped as we speak. For the next 3 months, we've got content, we've got community, and then AI coding. So I can start creating applications or services using this powerful owning tool. Content-wise, again, it's video, it's YouTube, and then there's a newsletter. You can see me repeating this. It's really important to even see these recurring themes. On week 1, I'm gonna focus on my Map Nation. On month 1, I'm also gonna focus on my Map Nation, but in different respects. Within the medium-term vision, the next 3 months, a lot of this is more questions than anything else. We don't have answers. It's fooling ourselves in knowing that we even have the answers. I would challenge you and really encourage you to create more space for questions to further you move out in time. This is basically it. I just created my first fog of war map. And this thing was crazy effective in, first of all, putting me at ease that I didn't need to know all of the answers here or here, that I just needed to focus with my immediate next steps. even if things change, I can always come back here as a to-do list to reference from it. So at this point, I like to zoom out a bit because after I made this map, I felt this immense sense of peace that I knew exactly what I needed to do in what order for my first week while offloading all the other hopes and dreams into a different compartment. So if you're interested in my sprint system, I've got a masterclass for you. And like all my videos going forward, I'm gonna have a deep dive event for group learning around some of the concepts that we explored in this map. Check out the links below for more information. All right, guys, take care.